Hey everybody, welcome. A little bit different format for our MDIA 1020 class, both for Professor Plow and for me and for all of you, not only in this class, but I guess with everything that you're doing right now. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being flexible and adapting and rolling with us here. Uh, Professor Plow and myself and the other TAs have been in constant communication trying to figure out the best way to make all of our class accessible and to power through this content and give you the instruction and space needed to work in these kind of wacky circumstances. So thank you first off for rolling with that and for being receptive to our changes. I also want to say that I hope all of you out there are safe and healthy, and your friends and family and loved ones are all as well. It is a crazy time, and I think that's important too. I hope you're all doing okay out there. Before I get into what we'll be talking about this week real quick, these videos are going to come up once or twice a week. They're not going to be any longer than 10 minutes. They're probably going to be closer to the 5-minute end of things. This first one might be a little longer. And what they're going to do is they're going to be from me talking about what we have due in class that week, some of the main topics going on, things that you have to worry about, things that might need a little more clarity. It's going to be kind of just like a shortened version of our discussion section. Beyond the video messages that I'm going to send you and put on YouTube once a week, I'm also going to put these up as MP3s so you can just listen to the audio of them. And then beyond that, I'm going to have kind of an office hours in Zoom for an hour or so each week, where you can just come in and chat with me. I'll be there just thinking about this stuff, just talking to you. And it's open to everyone, not required, obviously, but it's a way to kind of keep that normalcy of our interactions going. And it gives you a chance to talk to each other. I'm also looking into GroupMe and a few other things to maybe keep our class connected. So look for news on that in the coming week. Okay, so first things first, what you're going to need to do is go on to Blackboard, make sure you're good using Blackboard, make sure you know where stuff is, because everything's going to be going through there and through email now. And on Blackboard, under the information section, you're going to see, if you click on information on the left side there, you're going to see a brand new syllabus. It's a reworked syllabus. Please look at that. Professor Plow has reconfigured all of that with our current schedule and circumstances in mind. Assignments have changed, due dates have changed, and in there you're also going to see beyond that what you have to do each week. And so besides talking about it here when we have these weekly check-ins, that is the place to go for information. And so you're going to see, if you click on information on Blackboard, you're going to see the syllabus right up at the top. And right beneath that, you're going to see a folder that says March 23rd through March 27th. And it is about the assignments and information and online content that you have for that week. Same thing's going to continue on with next week. They'll all be there with one folder that has everything in it. And then I'm going to do my best to explain that further in these videos. So this week, you've got quite a few things to work on. They're all going to be due by Saturday at 6 p.m., okay? And that is Saturday the 28th, March 28th at 6 p.m. It's going to keep like that each week. We're going to give you until Saturday to do it. I'll send a reminder later in the week as well. This week, you have a few articles to read. You'll see articles on Blackboard under that section from CNN and Scientific American. Please read those. And then you're being asked to watch one of the movies that's mentioned in the CNN article about cli-fi, about climate fiction. So you can watch WALL-E, Snowpiercer, Mad Max Fury Road, or The Day After Tomorrow. Any of those work, please watch one of those films, okay? You can pick which one. The third thing you got to do, so you got articles, film to watch, is your 6th journal entry, okay? And I've been sending the text of this journal entry in your email as well, but here it is again. Expanding on the hypothesis that fictionalizing science can help non-scientists understand that information better and change their behavior. Do you agree with that? This sort of idea that one of the ways to change the behavior of non-scientists and make them understand a concept of science is to fictionalize it. Do you think this is useful? And back up your opinion. So yes or no. Do you think things like climate fiction are useful to make people start to change their habits? So that's journal entry number 6 for you, okay? The next thing you have to do is we want to make sure that you know where the discussion thread and discussion board is for your small group discussion. Go on there and then post either a portion of your journal entry or comment on someone else's. That's worth 10 points. Okay, so go do it. It's an easy 10 points. Beyond everything else, we just want to make sure that you're settled in and you know where that's at and how to comment on it. Okay? The last thing you have to do for points this week is take an online open note quiz. That can also be found on Blackboard. You can take it one time, okay? Make sure to follow instructions and complete it in the time necessary. Again, it's open note, so it's nothing that we're, trying to trick you with. It's just another way to start to try to check in on this content and give you some of the points that you would have in this class if we were on our original schedule. And then finally, the last thing you're going to need to do this week is know about our next big assignment that's due. And that is your Corona Stories assignment. It's due April 11th. It's worth 50 points. So same as those childhood stories and everything else. And you need to write a story in outline form or do a small creative project inspired by information, mass media messaging, and your own perceptions regarding the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay? It can take any of the following forms. So it can be a story outline form like you've been doing, a short story in standard form, a micro documentary about your own experiences, and that can be 3 to 5 minutes either as video or audio. You can also do an outline for an animated series and draw some of the characters and design them. So you draw an outline telling us what it looks like, maybe draw a few of the characters, give a story outline and a character outline. You can create an original song with composition and lyrics. So you can make a song that has lyrics, and you can do a design outline for a digital or a board game. So very similar to what you did with the other person's project in the childhood story, but this time about your own experiences or your view on mass media messaging and information in this Corona-19 pandemic. I have also graded all the myth, legend, and fairy tale things. Those are up, and you can check out your grade there. Beyond that, thanks in advance for hanging in there with me. I will give you information about when we'll have our Zoom meeting this week, and then after this week, they'll most likely just be Thursdays at 10:30. Please check out the syllabus, go on Blackboard, look at these assignments. It's real crucial right now that you stay involved in this class. And I know that there's so many other things going on, but I want this to be something that everyone feels comfortable in and focused on. And I am here for any questions you have, any concerns you have, or anything you need more clarity on, okay? Have a great week, and let me know if you need anything else, and I'll see you soon. Bye.